of this, no one sits down waiting for things to change. We must take appropriate steps. The 4 lepers in the book of 2 Kings chapter 7 verse 3 down to verse 5, they were at the gate of Samaria. Every one of them famishing and just languishing away. The entire city, all of them, even the king's house, everybody as it were was waiting for death to come. And these men looked at themselves. They said, we can't stay here. If we stay here, we die. If we go there, they may kill us. But let's take a step at least. And the Bible says they began to take steps. And with every step they took, the army of the Syrians began to hear the sound of chariots. The sound of chariots. And every one of them in a haste took off, left all the food, left all the supplies, left everything they brought and took off on foot because they thought they heard the sound of chariots. Please hear this. God is waiting for you to take a step. As you are taking a step, he begins to amplify for impact. That is, you are doing the best you can do, and God shows you what is available for you from him. He begins to amplify the steps. How is it that the sound of 4 lepers, how can their steps be heard as the sound of a chariot? That means there was some amplifying that was going on. The sound was so intimidating that an army disappeared at the sound of their steps. You don't know what can happen until you start taking steps. You don't know the miracles available until you start taking steps. You don't know the breakthroughs that are waiting for you until you start taking steps. You don't know how far God can take you until you start taking a step. Somebody say, I will take a step. Say louder, I will take a step. Like you mean it, I will take a step.